So, Mr. Guerra, what has been your protocol for first-time misdemeanor offenders?
Back in 2004, the state allowed us to have pretrial diversion program. A pretrial diversion program is where a young person gets arrested, usually under the age of 25, with some exceptions. Gets arrested on a first offense. You can have that person taken to court, which I do, under my authority. We file a case, they come before the court, and if they have a chance to rehabilitate, we have them plead guilty in court, we suspend the sentence and we put them under court supervision. They pay an upfront fee of $500, and then they pay probation fees to help pay the probation officer, because no public monies can be used for deferred for pretrial diversion. So the fees that they pay on a monthly basis are used to fund their salaries. If the young person is successful, whether he be a college student, a high school student, or a young person looking for a job, if they are successful, then the case is dismissed. 2 years under DPS policy, possibly sooner, they can hire a lawyer to have that case expunged from their record, and they can compete for jobs. Those pretrial diversion programs came into being in about 2004. One of the tragedies I see on a daily basis is some lawyers, or court-appointed others, who may feel like they're not compelled to request these pretrial diversion programs for the young people. They go out and plead them guilty. Some of them come to me later wanting to have those cases expunged. Well, it's too late. The pretrial diversion program that we have for saving these young people is there for a purpose, and that's to keep them from themselves. There are some drug offenders that we drug test over and over again, trying to have them qualified, because if I put a drug offender on pretrial diversion, within a month he's going to be revoked, and he's going to go to jail, or he's going to be convicted.
Mr. Rodriguez, same question.
You know, individuals who are first-time offenders in misdemeanor cases should always get an opportunity to try to better themselves. And if they better themselves, then we better society. We get them back on track to make sure that they educate themselves, or they're back with their families, so they're being productive in society. There are programs available at the DA's office, just like Mr. Guerra talked about, the pretrial diversion program, where it gives individuals an opportunity to have their case dismissed at one point. After so many months, they complete a program, they go through classes, they get randomly drug tested, they pay a fee, they pay a fine. You know, they get that opportunity to have a case dismissed. I just want to make sure that everyone gets an opportunity to get the case dismissed. You know, I've seen sometimes where there's individuals who can't afford the fine, can't afford the fee. It makes it difficult for some individuals that don't have those monies. We just want to make sure that we give everyone an opportunity that has the same situation, the same offense. You know, I know it's a case-by-case basis, but we want to make sure that we give each individual an opportunity to be on that pretrial diversion program, to have an opportunity to get their case expunged and not have it on the record. So that way they can further educate themselves. They won't have a problem finding a job down the road to support their family. We just want to make sure that every individual gets that opportunity. We want to make sure that the attorneys know that that they have an open door policy where they can come in, whether it's the DA's office or directly to myself, where they know that they can come and reach out and ask for help for their clients that deserve this opportunity to have the case dismissed as to the case that's pending. But again, we just want to stress that we want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to get on this pretrial diversion program so they can have a case dismissed and eventually expunge their records so they won't have a record.
Next question.